Actually, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Donald Trump? No! It's global warming!
Some people believe that global warming is just the Earth going through natural stages of heating and cooling, as shown in the data collected from the Vostok ice core. However, global temperatures have reached an outrageous high that has never been seen in history.
Yes, I think the climate is changing. I think there are many factors that are influencing it, both natural and man-made.
Do you know what global warming is?
Yes.
What do you know about it?
That it's like parts of the Arctic that's melting.
What else do you know? Like, why? How is it that now it's warming?
It's warming because the gases from cars.
The gases from cars? That's a good answer.
And nuclear power.
Research from DoSomething.org states that though Americans make up just 4% of the world's population, we produce 25% of the carbon dioxide pollution from fossil fuel burning, by far the largest share of any country. The Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets have decreased in mass. Data from NASA's Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment show Greenland lost 150 to 250 cubic kilometers of ice per year between 2002 and 2006, while Antarctica lost about 152 cubic kilometers of ice between 2002 and 2005.
Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, the acidity of ocean surface waters has increased by about 30%. This increase is the result of humans emitting more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and hence more being absorbed into the oceans. The amount of carbon dioxide absorbed by the upper layer of the ocean is increasing by about 2 billion tons per year. Research has also shown that since 1870, global sea levels have risen by about 8 inches.
National Geographic has stated humans are pouring carbon dioxide into the atmosphere much faster than plants and oceans can absorb it. These gases persist in the atmosphere for years, meaning that even if such emissions were eliminated today, it would not immediately stop global warming.
So climate change and global warming is an absolute real phenomenon that is absolutely happening. And at least in terms of warming, it's been accelerating over the last several years. And even we see that this year, that both January and February, if you look at temperatures from around the whole globe, they were the hottest January and Februarys on record.
According to seafact.org, sea levels have been rising since the last ice age ended 10,000 years ago. More than 1 million species face extinction from disappearing habitat, changing ecosystems, and acidifying oceans.
At some point in the future, warming could become uncontrollable by creating a so-called positive feedback effect. Rising temperatures could release additional greenhouse gases by unlocking methane in permafrost and undersea deposits, freeing carbon trapped in sea ice, and causing increased evaporation of water.
Do you believe that we should be worried about the future and future generations because of the increase in global temperature?
Yes, absolutely. Climate and all sorts of things that people need to survive are going to change if we don't do something about climate change. Right now, if you look at right now, we as the population of the world have a choice. We can start to move away from the burning of fossil fuels and start to reduce the amount of CO2 and greenhouse gases that we put in the atmosphere. And that is going to make climate change and the temperatures increases in the future less. And we don't really have, human action isn't going to really change what happens in the next 20 or 30 years. But what we do now and over the next 20 or 30 years on right now, if it's just a business as usual and everybody keeps burning fossil fuels, then temperatures by 2100 may rise as much as 8 degrees Celsius. So that's about 12 degrees Fahrenheit. So that would change things dramatically.
Therefore, we claim that global warming is a very real and present threat to the survival of our planet and its many inhabitants, and very much a fact. Science has proven this numerous times and continues to do so to this day.